Hey everybody, this is Karen Gintz here. I am a senior gold ambassador with Plexus. I have been a fitness instructor, personal trainer, and also have some specialty training in as a nutritional specialist. I am 50 years old. I am very happily married to my wonderful husband Randy, and I am a mom. It is all boys around this house, even our dog is a boy. So I just want to come to you today and talk about the importance of eating healthy and exercising, and how I also came to realize that we need vitamins and supplementation, that eating healthy and exercising is not all we can do to be as healthy as we can be. So growing up, I was always kind of chunky, a little heavier than I should have been. My nickname was Thunder Thighs, which, of course, now when I run into boys from back, growing up, they say, oh, we're just kidding and flirting with you. Well, I didn't take it that way, and that's okay. You know what? God puts us through some stuff so that we can become what He wants us to be and to help others. So I think that's why I struggled with my weight when I was younger. I have done all the diets, all the crazy stuff that people do to lose weight. And I did that as an early teenager, and I kind of got sick and tired of it. I struggled with some eating disorders. Thankfully, they did not get out of control. I knew I had a problem, and I knew that I needed to learn how to eat healthy. So at, 13 or 14, I just decided I've got to figure out how to eat healthy in ways that I will stick with. Because if you tell me I can't have something, that's exactly what I'm going to want and crave and think about. And I had to figure out how that I could fit exercise and being active into my daily life. And I was going to have to do that for the rest of my life if I wanted to be able to maintain my weight. I was able to do that. I learned how to cook food, lean meats and veggies, and cut out all the extras that are just added fat and calories, and add seasonings to make it taste good. I was a big runner for a long time until my knees started bothering me. I actually started teaching aerobics in college, and I became a certified instructor, and I have done that for over 30 years now. Even when I went to college, got a master's degree, my MBA, and I did work in corporate America for a while. But my passion has always been really just be able to help people with their weight and with their health, and be able to figure out ways that they can make little changes here and there in their eating habits and their exercising and whatever they needed to do to be as healthy and fit as they could be, and be able to maintain it. Any quick fix or any either fast weight loss or crazy fitness program that has you working out, 20 hours a week and doing crazy stuff, none of those are sustainable. So I'm in it for the long term, and that's what I try to help people do. A few years ago, I was diagnosed with a form of, I'm going to try to keep this compliant so I can't actually say my illnesses, a joint inflammation and discomfort, and a disc disease that causes pretty excruciating pain. Apparently it's hereditary and genetic, even though nobody in any of my family history has it except for me, lucky me. And normally it hits people when they're in their 80s. And at 46, when they did the test to, look at my disc to see what was going on, the nurses actually gasped when they saw the way that the dye went through the disc. And were shocked that somebody my age and as fit and healthy as I was could get this disease. But I have it. I spent a couple years taking, it was only a couple of prescriptions, but 8 to 10 pills a day between the two diseases and the prescriptions that I was on. One of them was a pretty hardcore pain medicine to address the nerve issue. It made me pretty groggy. They had some scary side effects that I did not like. As I said, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I didn't even take vitamins. I didn't believe in vitamins. I thought, I eat crazy healthy, I exercise, I don't need anything else. And then I realized I'm putting all these prescriptions in my body, and I wasn't feeling better. I mean, a little bit. Some of the discomfort and inflammation was taken care of, but it was not gone. As a personal trainer, you kind of need to be able to lift weights and pick up heavy things, and I physically could not make a fist. My hands were so swollen, and it hurt. So I ran into a friend at church one day at Bible study, and she mentioned her health and wellness business. And of course, I was immediately intrigued, wondering what in the world she did. So I asked her. And after I shut her down saying I didn't believe in any of that, I started seeing all these people that I knew and cared about and trusted, doctors, nurses, other fitness professionals, all talking about Plexus. So I decided that I would get all the ingredients and do some research on the ingredients. I took them to my doctor, who thankfully is a more natural doctor, and the less prescriptions you can be on, the better. So he was like, you know what? I've heard really great stuff about that. There's nothing in there that can hurt you. Go for it. So I did. I started taking the Triplex Combo, which is the Slim, the ProBio 5, which is our probiotic, and the BioCleanse. And I also started taking, because of my two diseases that cause a whole lot of pain, I took Ease and Nerve. My youngest has some tummy issues that would keep him from being able to get out of the bathroom. Anytime he was nervous or just way too often, he was stuck in the bathroom. And we had tried pretty much every probiotic that we could get our hands on, and nothing worked. So I started him on the products as well, on the ProBio 5 specifically. Really it took about 2 months, and my husband, we work out together, so he looked over and he was like, Karen, how do your hands feel? And I was like, they're fine. Why? And he kind of looked at me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, my hands don't hurt. I can make a fist. I could pick up weights and I could do a set. In the past, I would have to like shake my hands out because of the discomfort. So, and then he asked me how my back was feeling. And I was like, oh my gosh, my back, it doesn't hurt. Now, I am not totally free of the discomfort if I overdo it, or if I forget to take my products, the pain comes back. But the fact that I am off the prescription meds, another thing with my disc disease, I was having my nerves cauterized every 6 months because the pain would just get unbearable. And so they would just go in and burn the nerves so that I had no feeling in them. But of course, nerves regenerate and the pain would come back. So needless to say, I have realized the importance of gut health, inflammation, as well as bringing important nutrients back into our bodies that we cannot get no matter how healthy you eat. If I could stress that fact and go back and slap myself when I was younger and I didn't believe in any of that stuff, I would. But I have learned that we need help in the area of vitamins and supplements. And no matter how much you eat, how much you work out, how many meal shakes or replacement shakes you drink, how many points you count, you cannot address gut health without quality probiotics, just the vitamins, the omegas. I mean, I can't say enough about these products. They have products for everybody, regardless of the age, everything from the kids with their multivitamin and probiotics all the way up to my parents are in their late 70s, and they both have 2 different but serious autoimmune diseases. They are on some prescriptions that they will never be able to get off of, but they also take our products, and their doctors are amazed at their lab results and the benefits that they've seen from them. So, very, very important to eat healthy, to exercise, to take care of our bodies, and to make sure that our gut health and blood sugar is in balance, and make sure that we're getting all the vitamins and nutrients that we need. So anyway, thank you so much for having me on, and if anybody has any questions, feel free to message me, comment, just let me know. I'm happy to help. Thanks.